Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, and thank you for joining me here on the So What You Think channel for the recap of today's episode of Beyond the Gates. All right, you guys, get down in the comment section and make sure that you're typing away so that we know that you're there, and that's how you become an official gatekeeper over here, is by commenting down in the comments. You know, we like to know what's going on over here with Beyond the Gates, and that's why we call ourselves the gatekeepers, because we keep watch on everything that happens as if we are on the payroll, although we're not. And we like to gossip about these doggone Duprees like they real, even though we know they're not, okay? So if you haven't yet, go on and subscribe to the channel, because you know you love me. If you over here checking it out every day, go on and subscribe. In fact, get yourself a membership, because there are things that will happen and that are happening in the membership that everybody is not privy to. And if you want to be in the know, then you got to do the membership stretch. You got to get in and do the membership line dance and come over to Membership Island, okay? Now, we're serious about the like button over here, so please be sure that you hit the like button, because if you don't, then we have to call out our official officer of the like button, and that would be Miss Belinda Hill. And if you look in the rearview mirror, and you should see her put the lights on.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
Then that means enough of you are not hitting the like button, and she will pull this thing to a halt. Now, one thing about it, once I give somebody a job over here, that's their job, okay? And I don't try to tell people how to do their job. So if Miss Belinda say, halt, 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 because they're not hitting the like button, then that's what I got to do. It's the same thing with my mods over here. We have some wonderful mods, and our own Tony Lynn, say hello to them. When the mods don't like something, when the mods ain't down for it, the mods run the chat the way that's their chat. And I don't got nothing to do with that. Now, I might have to break up a scrape every now and then, but however my mods handle things, I trust them and they will handle it. So you have to take it up with them. Don't be taking it up with me. Oh, they doing this, they doing that. Don't talk to me, talk to them, because that's their thing. And and saying when we got to take a pause, that's Belinda's job. Now, Raven Maniac done messed around and got him a job too, because now he's the person who calls the judge to the podium to start off our court proceedings when we have that after we do our review. Yes, he do. And then we got Elaine, who is the leader of the replay gang, who gonna see to it that y'all still hit the like button when Belinda done parked her car for the night. Okay, so we busy. We doing things over here. Okay, now. If you're feeling like it, please feel free to send a super sticker or a super chat. Or you see the Cash App rolling. If you want to send that, you can do that too. But more importantly, make sure you hit the like button, baby, because we need these people to find us in these algorithms, because we need to keep growing. We've gained quite a few members over the summer, and I would like to continue to gain some, by the end of the year. If we could add another 500 subscribers, that would be great. So y'all can help me get that. Tell these people to come over here and listen to this thing, okay? All right. Because you can listen to more than one person if you want to. I know when I was watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, I had my favorites. I had a few people I like to listen to. People be liking to get into scrapes. So what you over there listening to them for? Don't be worried about who I'm listening to. You can just worry about what you're doing over there on your channel, child. Don't be worried about who else I'm listening to. More than one person can tell me what happened on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's how I felt about it anyway. And I feel the same way. Y'all going over there play with the other people too. I don't mind. Child, what's for me is for me. Okay. Even when they stealing everything, ain't chained down in the house. Well, still, what's for me is for me. But the least you could do is acknowledge that you know about this channel, seeing that you're taking everything from over here that ain't chained down, child. I said it. I did. Okay, now. Gatekeepers, we have to also protect our name. So please, 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 please put our hashtag down in the comments, okay? Hashtag BTG Gatekeepers or hashtag Gatekeepers. Because, child, they trying to get the name. They trying, but they ain't going to get it. They ain't going to get it because you ain't got it, as the man said in the 5 Heartbeats. Now, with all of that being said, let me see who's down here typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments as soon as I click over there and find out for y'all. Okay, let me see. First of all, Tony Lynn gave us a nice greeting, and he says, "Good afternoon, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad, Miss Jen. Hoping you all are having a superb day so far, and wishing you all a fabulous afternoon, day, evening, and night." And Tony, we wish you the same. We wish you that you're still doing okay after the loss of your dad. We do pray that you're still doing fine. KB Mommy says, "Greetings. So what you think, my Mod Squad sisters, Linda Bias Barnett, Below Dee, and Destiny H, and my cousin Tony Lynn, my officer sister Belinda Hill, and my boo Elaine T. Hello there to those who are buried in the bushes, waiting in the weeds, tuning in from the trees, and even hiding in the hedges, waiting to steal stuff. But make sure you smash that like button." I know KB Mommy over there rolling her eyes. I don't care. Below Didi says, "Hey, Gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mods. I'm just trying to acknowledge the people, girl. Don't be, hello to you too, okay? Greetings, KB Mommy." Okay, that's what Tony Lynn has to say. Myrtle Tinsler has checked in and she says, "Hello, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, and Mods. Hey, Myrtle." Everybody wave at Myrtle. Hey, Myrtle. Hey. P. Fortune is in the house today and says, "Hello, Gatekeepers. Hey, P. Fortune." And Belinda Hill, our officer of the like button, says, "Good afternoon, Miss Jen. Tony Lynn and A&T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squads. Happy Friday, Fish Fry Eve." Yes, of course, I hit the like button on the winner. I don't know who bought that hooch in here last Friday. I don't know who bought that corn liquor in here last Friday, but child, y'all could bring a little bit more back because it was off the chain. Listen, we had fun anyway, did we not? Child, that's what family do. Y'all know y'all get together. Some of y'all get to drink too much and stuff, have too much hooch and stuff. And then one of the cousins and uncles and things over there be acting crazy and stuff. Then you got the cousin who want to kick off a fight. Then you got somebody over here just trying to take too many plates home and don't never bring nothing, but want to take home 4-5 fish plates. Child, you know, family. I love it. I do. I do. Jazzy Poetess 1 is in the house and says, "Hello, everyone." Hey, Jazzy Poetess. Did I say Below Didi is in here? Because she is in here. Hey, girl. And Stephen Hoskins says, "Thank God y'all early because y'all know I got to go to work." But good afternoon, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, my squad, and Gatekeepers. One day soon, I think tomorrow, if I got time, we're going to do a little quiz about what we know about each other so far because we're going to be a family over here, doggone. I don't care what y'all say. We're going to be a family. So we got to find out what y'all know about each other, okay? What y'all remember, who is that, who we talk about. And hopefully I got my facts together, okay? We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, so that being said, that's everybody who's checked in. I believe Linda had something to do today. She told me when she was on the phone with me at 3, 4 o'clock this morning, always impatient with me misspelling stuff. Girl, you need to calm down. Just because it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you want to get all impatient about people misspelling stuff. My Lord, today. Okay. All right, so let's get to it because y'all know Thursday is my rush day, okay? I cannot believe I got done everything I got done today. I am impressed with myself. If I can be moving at this pace for the show, even though I ain't got a whole lot of pictures, but even still. Okay. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Let me tell y'all what happened today over here behind these gates because, baby, Cat was cutting up. I know Miss Lil is sick of Cat today, baby. I know Miss Lil is sick of Cat too, and they okay to die. All right, so let's get to it. Bill is back from over to. Oh wait a minute, my TV's on in the background. Hold on. I like Gunsmoke and the Rifleman and stuff like that. So that was playing in the background. Are you still playing? Down, child. Okay. All right. So Bill is back from over to Danny's house. And Lord, I know one thing. Haley is relieved. Because you know she don't want Bill over there to Danny's too long. Girl, what happened? I thought you was young and tender and you was better than somebody. Girl, I know you ain't over here worried about no 50-something-year-old Danny. Is you, girl? You got your little dress on, your little wet and wavy on, girl, down to your hip line. What you worried about Danny for? Danny is a little old in the tooth, right? Remember? I didn't have time to put up today was 132nd episode. I didn't get to put down who did the directing and who did the writing today. So please forgive me. I know it was Christopher somebody and Cheryl Christopher Cheryl Goozer and of course Michelle Van Jean. But 132nd episode. Okay, so anyway, girl, why you worried about Danny for? You done took the woman husband. So what you worried about it for? Huh? You ever hear that old saying, "So don't get in my rocking chair if you can't keep it up to speed"? Well, today you learning, little girl. This is exactly what we talking about. Getting in people's rocking chairs when you can't keep it up to speed. So now you worried about who you stole this man from. Girl, gone somewhere. Do you have anything to tell me or not? What happened? Is you gonna tell me what happened or not? Is you gonna, because I know she know that I'm the one sent you over there. Is you gonna tell me or not? Hey, Bobby Wobby. Just all, girl, calm down. Uh-huh. Bill said, "Well, I do have something to tell you. You're more beautiful than the day we met." And then he laughs it off. They laugh it off. But child, something ain't right here with you, Haley. And I can't wait to find out what it is. Girl, I cannot wait to find out what it is. Now, Danny and Andre are still at the country club drinking their problems away. And like they said, they are just getting started. Because, baby, they going to get snookered. Okay? Y'all ain't heard that one in a while. They going to get snookered up in here tonight, baby. They about to get snookered. Now, Joey gives Vanessa an envelope full of money. And she's like, ooh, yay. Like it's some kind of DRU, narcotic deal going down or something. He slide her envelope across the table. Just slide the envelope across the table. Just, here, girl. Just slide the envelope across the table. I'm like, child, y'all ain't in, y'all, what are you doing? You are in Uptown. What is we doing? But she was happy to get that little envelope. I know that. She said, I love money. Just thank you so much. I'm excited by that, child. Except my accountant did ask me some questions about the just jumping money that I've been having. Well, what you putting the money in the bank for then, Vanessa? You supposed to hide it in the mattress with the dog sitting on top of it. You ain't supposed to take this kind of money to the bank, girl. That ain't what you supposed to do. I'm not saying that I know, but I'm just saying that's not the way to do it, probably. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I know how y'all be liking to jump to conclusions and make assumptions and things. Well, anyway, Vanessa is at Uptown. Meanwhile, Doug and Randy is over at Orpha Jeans, meeting up, talking about Vanessa was wrong to not have left Joey alone and all of that. And Randy tells him, he says, if you like breathing, you better leave Joey alone. I know that. If you enjoy going and then going, if you like going and then going, if you like doing that, you better leave Joey alone. Because Joey sleep with the fishes, Joey no thumbs, Joey the hacksaw, Joey I will put you under, baby. You better leave all them Joeys alone. He trying to tell you, but you ain't gonna listen, because I can look at you and tell you one of them little rich boys that think you know more than the gangster, and you don't. Now Tomas done blindfolded Kat and brought her to this hotel room, which I think is her daddy's hotel room that they've rearranged. This is what y'all should have did in the first place. This is all y'all had to do, because you're using the same sheet. You just done put the bed in the same room. If it's a door back there, then why the bed out here in the living room then? I just got questions, because this is some Tyler Perry stuff going on. Y'all ain't thinking about the questions. This is Ted's room. We ain't crazy. But listen, let's not complain because at least they not on the couch, okay? But anyway, listen. He done blindfold Cat and brought her up in there. He led up in the room. It's a hotel room, and I guess he gives her a little speech about them and blah 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 blah. And then she's smiling when he takes the blindfold off and she sees the roses and the and the champagne and the champagne. He got us some champagne, and the table is set, but I don't see no food. But that did get explained later. Okay, but anyway. She was like, "Oh, this is so nice." Then she looked over at that bed. She was like, "Wah, wah, wah, wah." She see that bed. Wah, 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 wah. She don't want that. She don't want that. She don't want that partner. She did want to eat, but here you come with this frackalacka. But anyway. She hold on one second. Anyway, when she looked over at that bed, it looked to me like she wanted to grab her Chelsea cat bag and run up out of there. Because the last thing she wants from Tomas is cake of any kind. Do she want this man or no? Do she want this man or no? I'm confused. Tomas was confused himself. He was like, well, do you like it or what? I mean, do you like it? She was lying. She lied. She was like, it's exactly what I needed, Tomas. Because I know you thinking maybe you could sideswipe that situation over there to the left, girl, but to the right of you, girl, but you're not, girl. He ain't bring you in here for nothing. He ain't bring you in here to read the holy word, girl. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. You a fool if you think so, because that ain't what he brought you in here for. It's exactly what I needed. Girl, stop lying. Now, meanwhile, over at Building House, that what all this other line going on. Haley just won't let it go. I need to know what happened. Tell me what happened. Like you just want to hear if Danny was broke down. Did she cry? Was she upset? Girl, gone somewhere. But nothing. I really think she don't want them to be doing nothing but fighting. That's what Haley needs. She needs them to be at odds all the time. I know, Danny. No, I sent you over there. She told him. So I mean, that's what you wanted. So what's the problem, Haley? You got what you wanted, girl. So you know what you worried about it now for. Huh? What you worried about it for now? Now, Danny indeed knows that Haley sent Bill over there to get that whole Easter speech he just gave. And she wasn't moved by it, really, She's like, I know that Haley sent him over there to give that whole la speech. I know she did. Because me and Bill been getting along just fine. And he come out the blue with this bull. Ain't what she said, but that's what she said. And she's telling Andre the more they drunk, the drunker they get. I'm saying the drunker they get, the stupider her and Andre talking. Every time they take a sip of liquor, their brain cells are spilling out onto the floor. With every sip, every little sip. Did anyone catch the name that Danny called the child bride today, Faley? I know I didn't hear that, but what does Faley mean? Faley, Haley, Faley. What that mean? Tell me what that mean. Okay, now let me find my picture again. Randy is trying to remind Doug that this situation he in is quite a situation, and who it is that he trying to come up against with his big thighs. Look at them big thighs Randy got. Randy, look at them big thighs. Thick thighs save lives. We already know he got the upper part. I didn't know he had these thick thighs. Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute for his thighs. Let's take a minute for the thick thighs. Let's take a minute. Okay, that's enough. All right, but anyway, he was like, I need you to remember that your gambling is what brought you here in the first place. While you trying to make this all really about Joey, you wouldn't even be in this situation if you hadn't started gambling, going out and taking every dime you had down at Joey every 15 minutes, trying to win some more money when you ain't even need no money. But here you is now trying to out somebody and put somebody in the jailhouse when you is the whole reason why this always is happening. Even what's going on with Vanessa, you nobody to blame but you. And he right. Back at Uptown, though, Joey is asking Vanessa, where's Doug tonight? Now you know Doug seen y'all earlier, so why you asking this question? You and Doug was just eyeball to eyeball when you had Nessa all pressed up against the wall. You already know. This is diabolical. He asked her, maybe, do you think Doug got a tracking device on you? She's like, no, you the one that be doing the tracking devices. Ain't you the one did that to Doug? And then Joy started flashing back to when he did have Vanessa all pressed up against that wall. Child. Joy asked Vanessa then to move in with him. What? Wait, what? What? Move in? This lady already got somebody. What is you talking? What is you talking? But here he come with the, I want you to come move in with me. And she quickly said no and sipped her dirty martini. Now, I don't know if it's a dirty martini, but she dirty, so it fits. She's a dirty Diana. Yeah. Girl, you a dirty Diana. I know it's a dirty martini you over there sipping on. What other kind would you be sipping on? By the way, today is National Cheeseburger Day. Let's hear it for National Cheeseburger Day. Does that mean people giving them out free? Because I can go make a stop. Who's passing them out in honor of that? They should be half off today. Now, Joey said that you didn't even think about it when you just, he was like, move in with me. She was like, nope. As soon as, I mean, the words wasn't still, when the words were still coming out of his mouth, she was like, nope. Move in with me. Nope. He said, you ain't even think about it. You just gonna say no. She said, well, we got a good thing going on. And he said, we got a good thing going on. Why you don't want to move in with me? And she was like, child, me and Doug got a marriage still, you understand? And children and everything. Where am I going? Joy said, but do you love him? And she said, what's love got to do with it? Mm-mm. She said, love ain't got nothing to do with it. We have a family. We got these children. I've been with this man forever. Huh? And I never said that I loved him. And he said, well, I think you love me. So why do you stay with him and not me? You about to fall for the okie doke, girl, because Joey don't want you. Joey don't want you. Joey don't want you. Now, let me make sure I haven't missed anything, because sometimes I think I flipped my paper. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now Doug is only drinking his hot chocolate over at Orpha Jeans while Vanessa is over here having these dirty martinis. He over here sipping on hot chocolate because you know that's the hardest thing they got over here at Orpha Jeans. When I know he would rather be drinking some yak. I know you want some of that yak, but they ain't got that in here. They ain't got that in here. And he's still talking big things and throwing around threats and things. And Randy looking at him like, man, you crazy. Now, and then, you know what? And then Randy gonna say, man, I knew you before Vanessa came along throwing them community hips around. Now, I saw in his interview that he said that some of these things that he say he will make them up himself. Like he said when he said Timu Cop, that was he made that up. And it made such a big slash. And I got the feeling that these community hips was something that he threw in as well. And he says, and then sometimes they let stuff say, and then sometimes they be like, nah. But I think I got a feeling that this line came from him. He said, you know, Vanessa he said, before she came around throwing them community hips around, which was cold. You are talking to this girl's husband. And you talking about, what is that? You know what? That must be something on the, maybe that was something on the lens or something, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the back of Doug's head back here. I'm not picking on nobody. I'm just saying now. I know they didn't fill this in with no red. There's got to be something on the screen. It's got to be. But anyway, all right. So anyway, he says, we ain't about to be trying to take no Joey down. That's what Randy told him. We ain't about to be trying. I ain't about to. You a fool. I know what Joey do and how he do what he do. So I ain't about to get in there. So Doug said, I'm going to do it with it without you. And Randy was like, well, what's your plan, man? Exactly what is it you got planned? Well, at least the gatekeepers, Kat and Tomas, well, we're glad. Hold on one second. Let me go over here to this picture. Hold on. That's right. I had to go up for a picture. So I think we are here. Oh, we're here. Shoot. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to go with this. Okay. We're glad, the gatekeepers are glad that Kat and Tomas are not on that pink couch. For that, the gatekeepers are very, very happy. And we thank you for that. Okay? But even still, them together is tragic. I wondered who music was playing in the background too, because so many of them are singers, but this sounds like Chelsea that was singing in the background to me. Because I saw some clips of her singing and it just sounds like her voice singing to me. Later on, I'm gonna see if I can look it up and see who was singing that. Hey, Elaine, girl, better late than never. We don't care. Hey, Veronica, also Veronica, I see you've checked in as well. All right, so anyway, at least they not on the pink couch. For that, we can be grateful. They ain't even no pink in the room, so thank you, Lord. We glad for that. Okay. Anyway, so far Kat ain't threw up, so she okay because she ain't throwed up. She don't need a barf bag or nothing so far, so she good so far. Okay, because they just sipping on champagne for now. But we'll see if she need a barf bag later and runs up out of there, leaving Tomas to run into Eva into the hallway or something. Okay, because you know this the same hotel, because that's the same spread was on the bed when Ted got in trouble the other day. So they sit on down and they have there ain't no food on the table yet, but he told her that he had it arranged to come so it would be hot, which was thoughtful. Tomas thought this thing out. Now we can't say he didn't. Hey Jasmine, we can't say, excuse me, that Tomas did not think this thing out. He blindfolded her and brought her there. He has flowers on the table. He's got the good champagne. He's got the table set nice. I'm sure he had done sprayed the room with Febreze. Make sure that you do purchase some of that Febreze because they are the largest sponsor of the show. It's Febreze and Tide. We want to buy those two things so that our show can continue to thrive. Thank you. But anyway, he thought this thing out. He holding her hand. He was talking to her first about what was going on in her life. I mean, he dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. He did. She was talking about Chelsea and how things was coming along with her and how she's still spooked by Allison. But that since she's got a lot of Danny and Bill in her, that she's going to find her way back. So, girl, see, Tomas is doing the things. He is doing the things. He didn't just come in there and be like, he did. He done all the things. Now, Danny and Andre are drunker than they were before. See how Danny's eyes almost crossed up while she's sitting up talking? She needs to get free of Bill. He need to get free of Ashley. And he suggested they go on a trip. Well, go ahead, though, because we tired of hearing y'all talk about these two individuals. I'm over it. Now, Haley still needs the details of what happened over to Danny's. Bill, are you going to tell me what happened or not, Bill? And Bill says that I'm going to try to ignore your little bit of nagging here, your cute little nagging. But you know, she's starting to get on his nerves slowly but surely, girl. You are, though. I'm telling you, inch by inch, piece by piece, he's getting tired of you. But anyhow, he said, I'm even going to forgive you trying to make me jealous with Tomas. And she was like, oh, how ridiculous was that? But what if he had believed it, though? How tragic that would have been for everybody involved. So then somebody rings the doorbell, and it was Doug. Doug. He done come by to see Bill, the fixer. Well, I don't know if Bill know you well enough to fix something, and we don't know who. Well, anyway, we don't know if Bill know you well enough to fix nothing. Bill wearing that shirt. Now, they got that shirt laying on Bill today now. And do. Now, Vanessa don't feel like let me find this picture. Okay, I think I decided not to keep retaking pictures. That's what it was. Okay, so Vanessa don't like that Joy want to question her feelings about her own husband. She like the man in waiting to exhale. How you gonna question me about what I do with my own wife when he came back in there and she was like, well, what happened with your wife? Did you tell your wife it was over? He was like, hey, don't ask me no. She was like, it took you a long time to come back. And he was like, listen, don't ask me no questions about what I'm over there talking to my own wife about now. So she's like, don't be asking me no questions about how I feel about my own husband. And she gets up to leave and he stops her. Girl, Joey don't want you. He want to use you in your business. In fact, Joey more in love with your business than he is with you, girl. That's the truth, though. He loves your business and your gullibleness. He loves that you're gullible. And you are very gullible. Very gullible. Mm-hmm. And he is. He loves that and that you're willing to do anything for a little attention, girl. That's why you can't be desperate for attention. It never works out. Now, Vanessa told Joey that he knows life ain't as simple as he trying to make it sound. Ooh, child Jasmine going in on you, Vanessa. She don't like it. She don't like it. She don't like it. She don't like it. She can't stand it. Ooh, you get on her nerve. Kat get on Miss Leo nerve. Elaine, Ted get on her nerve. Bobby Wobbly is tired of Leslie with all these antics, child. Y'all getting on people's nerve, which is good. That means y'all doing y'all acting fine, okay? But anyway, she's like, things ain't as easy as you trying to make it sound, Joy. You know good and well I got a husband, I got a marriage, I got kids, and I'm comfortable. Now, we may not be evenly yoked, but I'm comfortable. And then, was this, let me see if this is the part where he said this. Hold on. She said, I'm comfortable. Even though I knew when Doug and I got married that he didn't like cutting cake like I do. I like a lot of cake. Doug don't like that much cake, but I be liking a whole lot of cake and a whole lot of frosting on mine. I do. So every now and then, I go buy some cake. I go get me some cake. I just indulge in cake. And then I come back home and climb in bed with Doug, and life is good. See, Joey, will you be like she said? Like Doug? You think you can do that? Because you are a man of a particular age, sir. You're not going, if Doug can't keep up with her cake cutting and frosting desire, what you gonna do, sir? Huh? You already told this lady that you knew she was one of your best customers. You already told her. Now, Bill want to know exactly what do Doug want? And why you trying to put me in this mess, huh? Huh? When you know what Vanessa's doing, why you want to put me in this mess, huh? And Doug said, well, I got proof that Joey been doing stuff he ain't got no business. He was like, dude, oh, do you? What you got? What you know? Uh-huh. Well, I got a friend. You don't know it's the same friend that's already been up in your house. You don't even know it's the friend that's attached to Joey, child. You don't even know that this the man attached to your wife. Watch. Just watch. I got a friend that was going to come forward and testify, but now he feeling a little scared. But I'm begging you to help me, Bill. Help me fix this and so I can keep Nessa protected. Bill, you better stay out of this, brother. And really, Doug, you don't want Bill in this because Bill is tied up into this same thing, child. He in the same scenario we in here talking about. But you don't know that. I know you don't know it, but child. Now, Andre and Danny still over there on the merry-go-round to nowhere in this conversation. Andre just want to drink, and he just want to drink, and then he want to go out of town. Well, y'all going to go out of town and let us know how it go because we don't want to hear about it no more. Back to, let me see. Okay. Back to Kat and Tomas and the situation. Well, finally, they got them some food, and now Tomas has a surprise. All of these, this man done thought out all this stuff. It was romantical. It was very romantical. Very romantical. So he gets, he brought it in one of them dishes with the silver top to go over it. And what was under there was a fortune cookie. I done forgot what the fortune cookie said. Did I write it down? So he says, anything you want, just ask. Anything you want, just ask. And she says, anything? He says, yes. She says, dance with me. And they get up and they was dancing and it was cute. And then he danced her over to that bed, aka the cake cutting station. And this time she did not run out of the bakery. Well, not yet, anyway. Now Danny and Andre are sloppy drunk. In fact, the bartender done had to cut them off from drinking anything else. Ain't but one other place left in here, that lady back there at the table. So what time is it? And you in here laying around, girl, like you at the local speakeasy in the hood somewhere. Now you know everybody got them places like that. Now why you in here acting like you ain't in a class at joint? And y'all don't want Leslie in here, but here you is in here drunker than a skunk, laid out on this very nice leather furniture, which I really like that furniture and the color and everything. And Andre is dressed to match it. But here y'all are with all this over here, laid all out like Top Cat down to the country club, child. I don't know. And the man said he ain't giving y'all nothing else to drink. So, Danny, you are not acting very Duprees right now. Even though the Duprees do things, y'all don't usually do stuff in the public eye like this. First of all, you out here with your almost nephew, calivanting around and whatnot, and y'all drunk as a skunk. Who does that? Wait until your mother hears that you were at the country club, Danny. Drinking. I heard all about it. Falling all down off the couch. Your mama ain't gonna like it, girl. But anyway, they planning a trip. I hope y'all hear up and go because we tired of hearing about it. Now, Bill tells Haley that he got to go. He got somewhere he got to be. And she's like, wait a minute, but you haven't told me about Danny. Girl, what do you want to hit? And he grabbed her by the wig and slung across the floor. Would you go somewhere already? Because you on my nerve. You on Jasmine nerve. And you on my nerve too. Just stop already. My God. Meanwhile, Joey is telling Vanessa that he did check with his, he did check her account. And that while she was one of his biggest customers, that her account has been inactive since they started hanging out. And he feels it's because of them. And she says, well, maybe it is. Or maybe it's that she know you can see the account. You don't know about the man down. What's the man name? Diego. You don't know about Diego down at the country club. Oh, Vanessa got resources other than your escort service, sir. Vanessa will go with anybody at any time. Anybody. Anytime. Okay. So anyway, now let's get back to Kat and them, because well. Kat is not in the afterglow of love. In fact, she wanna argue. Okay. Sorry if I'm not like the experienced women that you've been with. Ooh, let me tell you something. I ain't understand why she went in on Tomas like this. He was like, it's okay. Now, I'm sorry if I'm not like the other experienced women that you've been with, Tomas. And he trying to talk about it, and all this girl can be is defensive and argumentative. She wanna, you mad. You wanna argue. That's all she wanna do. I mean, Bobby said, Kat waiting to exhale. Girl, I don't know. I just wish y'all would just stop. Just stop. He trying to talk about it. She being argumentative. And then she gonna tell Tomas. He said, it's all right, and she said, wait a minute, what you mean? I'm not the problem right here. Maybe you the one that needs to get better at baking cakes. And then she was like, she just had cake powder flying everywhere. I mean, girl, how you gonna talk to Tomas like this? Maybe I ain't the issue. Maybe you're the one that's just not good at baking cake, she told him. Child. At this point, you may as well just snatch the man's baker's hat off. Just snatch it off and run. How you gonna you talking to Tomas? You in this man's kitchen talking crazy. Hold on one second. What happened with what am I missing? Am I missing something down in the chat? Shout out to Belinda Hill, the real MVP. What happened? What am I missing? Sharon, got your name on the cocktail glass. Okay, hold on. Am I missing something? I'm in the middle of reading cat. I had to find out later. Okay, but anyway. I'm not understanding how she in here talking to this man this way. She told him, maybe I ain't the problem. Maybe you just ain't good at baking no cakes, Tomas. She said, you may be good at a minute thing. You may have came in here and might have made a very romantic gesture and everything, but cake baking ain't one of the things that you good at. Did you just tell Tomas that the culinary school called and want their baker's license back, girl? Bobby Wobby said the cake fell flat, girl. Did you just tell him that his cake fell flat, that his souffle fell, girl? Is that what you told him? What? Tomas done showed up in full baker's gear. And you in here reading this man the right act. Just snatched the man baker's hat off and stomped on it. This girl was like, what was that? No, Tomas, no. What was that? Bilo Didi said the cake did not rise, honey. You didn't put enough baking powder in the cake for it to rise, sir. If I knew you were coming out to bake a cake, bake a cake, bake a cake. If I knew you were coming out to bake a cake, how'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? That's the real song. Tomas look hurt. Tomas look hurt. Who wouldn't? He in there done put on the little outfit. He done put on the little chef hat. He in here think he cooking. Let him cook. Doom, 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 doom. Let him cook. She needs cake that is 3-tier, not one. Oh no! KB Mommy says she only was hearing what she wanted to hear. Well, I know she wasn't hearing what she wanted to hear, or whatever. She was mad. She was mad. Well, afterwards they got dressed and everybody was silent. He about to make a beeline to Eve. He gonna run into Eve in the hallway. That's what I think. Yeah. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to say? Huh? Ain't no more to say. She said, I'm calling me a car. And Tomas said, suit yourself. Oh! Baby, you done got on this man nerve. Now you know now you maybe you don't know, but girl, you don't be talking to no man like this. KB said, yeah, you gonna run tell Eva this? I'm asking myself, bro. Tomas looks hurt, but Kat is hurt too. She thinks she's broken, which is what she don't. Well, you know what? She needed to. I know who didn't tell her the part about not talking like this, because this ain't helping the situation. Somebody should have told the girl not to be talking like this. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't like it. She done hurt Tomas's feelings. They said Eve about to come in 5, 4, 3, 2, cat and tomato juice went boom. Tick, 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 boom. She was left sitting there just staring at the roses. Po baby. Po baby. Po baby. I know you wish you had just stayed at that table and just danced, girl. I know you do, girl. I know you do. It's so sad. Well, Andre and Danny are going to try to drink and fly. Now, can you get on a plane drunk? Bobby Wobby said, I'm not going to lie. I thought Tomas was going to smack her. See, Kat is a mean girl. See, y'all better see this ain't got nothing to do with Eva, how she be acting. Kat just a mean girl because ain't nobody got to tell you that talking to somebody like this is not the way to do it. He didn't tell her, you're broken. He ain't said none of that. She ain't nothing wrong with me. Something wrong. And I'm sorry. Baby, we ain't never going back. Never. I'm with Elaine. Just leave the man alone. They ain't even star-crossed. They're asteroid cross. I need them to just leave each other alone. Okay, now anyway. Bill goes to Uptown and meets up with Joey to talk. And of course, Nessa is still there. And he said, I need to talk to you alone. And he says, whatever you got to say to me, you can say in front of Nessa. And Bill said, no, I can't. And that's how they ended today, y'all. But listen, we got questions. I just realized Mr. Raven Maniac ain't in here today. Might be a little early for him. All right, let me get down to y'all. Please explain why Bill went straight to Joey's. We don't know why he went. Well, I guess we about to find out because I think he going to warn him. Po Doug. Po Doug. All right, so let me pull out my judge's robe and let's put some things on trial here. Court is now in order. I done knocked all my stuff. Ooh, I done knocked all my stuff down. Okay, so court is now in order, and we're going to talk about it. Let's take a deeper dive into what happened in the episode today. All right, y'all ready? Let's do it. Now, here's my question. Kat and Tomas, what's really wrong here? Is it more than just not chemistry, or is something else wrong? Hey, Lulu, or is there something else going on here? What do you all think? What's really happening with Kat and Tomas? Let me read some of these comments. Tomas was so gentle with Kat and tried to talk to Kat, but as usual, she got on her mean girl high horse and lashed out at Tomas. Yeah, she's just a mean girl. There's no, She automatically jumped on the defense. She's very insecure, which is why she lashes out and hurls insults. Tomas and Kat do not like each other. Yeah, I need them to move on. Thank you, Stephen. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Everybody rise, cause here come the judge. I think Kat is holding some passive-aggressive animosity toward Tomas against Tomato about Eva. No, she been like this with him from the very beginning, child. I don't know. I just think that maybe she likes the idea of Tomas, and then maybe they're just not compatible. Forget attraction; they do not like each other. If she only been with one man, how does she know was it good or bad? I mean, you can know. You can know. I think Tomato can't make up his mind. Or Tomas can't make up it. Now see not Jasmine, you got me calling man Tomato. I think Tomas can't make up his mind who he wants to be with as much as he likes Cat. This ain't on Tomas. This is Cat old mean mouth self. You know what's good as a woman. Elaine said don't make her have to tell you now. Don't be, no. No. This is either your ministry or it's not. But I think that they just don't have chemistry. I think that Kat is not open to Tomas. I think that she's not as dialed in to Tomas as she thinks she is. I just think she's not. I'll give Kat credit for one thing. I never heard her put anybody down except for Eva. What now? Kat's been like, Kat's been like she is since Eva and her crazy mama showed up to ruin Ted and Nicole's anniversary party. Miss Jen, I agree. Kat likes the idea of Thomas. She a mean girl and insecure with herself in the cake department. And has she ever had attention, not meaning cake, but relationship with another man? No, she hasn't, she says. But even still, I think that she's just a control freak. I think Kat is a control freak. I think that Kat, I think if things are not the way they are, that she dreams them up to be in her head, she's just disappointed. It's like, this isn't what I thought it was. I don't want it. But at the same time, Tomas is like a toy that she don't want to give to her cousins that she don't play with no more because she don't like to share something. Just let the man go, girl. You do not like this man. No woman's first time is great because there is pain. Okay. Terry, she was intimate with him at least 3 times and nothing worked. It ain't worked. The second is better. The third is even better, hopefully. I don't even see what Eva sees in Tomas. He is boring. Well, he's not one of those snappy kind of flashy kind of guys. Maybe he was better suited with Eva. They seem to have things in common. They like reading. They like to sit and talk. Whereas Kat is all about Kat. Even when Kat is with Tomas, Kat is talking about other stuff. She ain't even really talking to Tomas. She talking at Tomas. This happened, that happened. She's not dialed into them. What's about them? That's not what she's dialed into unless it's something she's trying to get out of the moment or not, if she think he about to go. She just ain't dialed into this man. And intimacy happens upstairs before it happens anywhere else. They're not connected. He done tried to point that out to her many times. You're not connected. You're with me and you talking about Eve and her mama and the purse line and Chelsea and what went on. And it's not that you don't talk about these things, but she's more absorbed with those things than she is in the moment. She's never really quite in the moment with him. I take that back. I forgot about Craig. No, this is just who she is. Eva is just one of them. Listen, even her parents have said that she's like that. Don't forget that. Even the parents have said that this is how Kat is. And nothing to do with it. That's just how she is. She sometimes speaks to Chelsea in a snobby way. This is just who she is. This is who the character is. Tomas is better with Eva. Let them go to the library. Right. Bring Diego back. He has swagger. He might as well hook up with Eva. Well, that's who he should have chosen in the first place. But, I don't know, child. These folks are worn me out. Times at 4:10. I know I got to get out of here in a minute. All right, y'all. So let's talk about tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, we are oh, wait. Do I have another question I'm going to ask y'all? Hold on. I'll save those for tomorrow. So let me leave this up here on my stand to be part of the stuff we're going to talk about. But Below Didi done already said she coming up tomorrow night because she need to talk about some things. Her and oh Lord, what's his name? I can't think of his name. V. Oh my God. It's not Voss. VAR. Okay, so that her and VAR 40 can come up and discuss some things. VAR. Look, everybody putting a name down there. VAR. Elaine says, I do not think Kat, hold on. I do not think Kat is mean. I think she is spoiled. And she says other things. Okay, no, she mean too. She got a mean mouth on her. She's spoiled and she got a mean mouth on her. She can be sweet, but she got a mean mouth on her. Join us for Friday Family Night Fish, for Family Fish Fry Fridays for open panel reviews. All we ask is that you please be respectful to all and be creative with buzzwords. Everyone's opinions are welcome. Thank you for that, KB. She says, new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, and join us in the chat. Yes, Var. And Bilo Didi told me to play the video. She told him, she says, I want you to know. She wanted him to know that when she get here tomorrow, that she is coming in hot.
Ow! Ow!
She said, don't let me be up there by myself now. Girl, you're going to be fine. We just over here having fun. Okay, now, if you, like KB Mommy said, if you haven't got a membership, what you waiting on? Go on and get a membership. Okay.
What's the password?
Gatekeepers.
I got it.
Welcome to Membership Island.
And whatever happens in the membership stays in the membership. So, shh, tell them, Richard.
Shut up.
Let me in here.
And the crew wants you to know that they thank you. Belinda Hill says, thank you for hitting the like button today. She says, thank you so much. And KB Bilo Didi says, thank you guys for joining us today. And they're also thanking the mod squad as well. So we do thank you guys. I guess I'll get ready to get out of here. So tomorrow night, we'll see what time we're on, sometime between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I'll try to make it no later than 8 o'clock. So sometime between 7 and 8, we will go live. The closer I get to this event, the more we are, I got stuff going on. Okay. And I guess that's it. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. And what y'all bringing to the fish fry tomorrow night? What y'all bringing? Who bought that hooch in here last week? Well, we want to know. Who bought the hooch? That got that moonshine. Belinda, how is your family member doing? How's your family member doing, Belinda? Oh, hold on. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks, Miss Jen. Have an amazing evening, everyone. Oh, it's a real big lag because I'm just now hearing myself who bought that hooch, like because I have my other device playing, so it's a big lag today. Great chat, gatekeepers. Thank you, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, and Moscow. Thank you so much, Stephen, and have a great night at work. I don't know if you work nights or you get up early. Did not blow your mind. Okay, Belinda says that her family member is doing better but still in the hospital. Okay, and we hope that she continues to have a speedy recovery, and tell her that your gatekeeper family sends her our well wishes. KB Mommy says, we missed you today at Linda Barnett and at Raven Maniac. I sure did too, because I thought I needed Raven in here talking some mess today, but he gonna bring it tomorrow. Don't worry. He gonna catch up and let us know what he really thought. Before we get out of here, let's take a minute to thank the mods.
Thank you, Mod Squad. KB Mommy, Destiny H, Bilo Didi, and Cousin Linda. Thank you.
And we thank you guys indeed. And thank you all for joining me today. You are the real superstars of the channel, each and every one of you. It's my privilege to come over here and hang with you guys on a daily basis and to talk about what happens behind the gates. I'm really excited about some of the things that Elaine said that Raven will be in the recap. All right, tell them that we said hi and that we Oh, you still didn't have no sound because I wasn't on stage too. Okay, so I'm gonna right quick read something to tell you guys how long. Like, there's a big lag happening today. I got kicked out of the studio and then I came back and I wasn't on what they call on stage where you could hear me. So now you should be able to hear me again. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Okay, Elaine T said, "We hear you now." Okay, that just popped up on the screen, right? Watch and see how long it takes for you to hear me say, "We hear you now" at 4:18 p.m. is when her comment popped up. That's how big the lag is today. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. So I'll probably be done logged off by the time you all will hear me say that I'm logging off, which is crazy. All right, you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Bring your fun, bring your best arguments. Because we family over here. I mean that. I look forward to hanging with y'all, and we're gonna have us some fun. All right. Now listen. I do hope you're having a great day. And if not, remember, there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night at the fish fry. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.